right, here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you gotta see what Ronda Rousey just did. And it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Rowdy Ronda Rousey, ready to engage yet again here tonight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip? And she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the back.
Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
So here's the former UFC bantamweight champion and fighting pioneer, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. You can't tell the story of women in mixed martial arts without mentioning the name Ronda Rousey. Tonight she tries to get back to huge connection there.
Back shot, man. Now she's going to try to find the next shot that will finish the fight. Oh, goodness.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, and now an uppercut.
Big knee.
All right, well, she was expectant that these takedown attempts would come in bunches. There's the first one, DC, and she's able to stay upright.
As you would expect, she is a phenomenal mixed martial artist. You knew that she had an ability to defend takedowns. She has shown that now. Look for her confidence to go through the roof.
Everything working off of her jab. Back and forth we go.
She closes the distance and gets single collar.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Takedown defense is there. Oh, lands a hip toss now.
She's stepping over the mount here. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, she's working hard for the armbar. Oh, that's tight. I'd be tapped.
It's starting to get really tight in there. That is a fantastic armbar, belly down the kick.
Oh, she got out.
What beautiful submission defense by this young lady. To stay calm and patient in the fire is what allowed for her to defend that submission attempt. Oh, nice.
Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Shevchenko. Well, this is as good a striking performance as we have seen from Valentina Shevchenko recently, and perhaps some of that has to do with her opponent's fear of getting taken. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her right side. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
How about those 5 minutes?
That's what I'm talking about. Keep that up. Don't change a thing. Keep the pace. Keep setting.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Well, Rousey's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, now she lands a shot to the leg. Oh, she's in a world of trouble now. Oh, huge left.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Rousey's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, hard to see exactly.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. But we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap it.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets hurt again.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but oh, she's setting up an unlock now. Oh, she's got the arm tight.
She's got it isolated.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
Hammer fist here by Shevchenko. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it, because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Well, on paper, she had a decided grappling advantage coming in, and whether it comes to the takedowns, the ground control, that is exactly how it has played out tonight.
She's doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job of getting the fight exactly where she needs it to be. Not many people can dominate an opponent in the way that she has to this point.
Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Round 3 next. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, how clean is that jab by Rousey? Loaded up on that one and landed.
Another good stick to the head.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Shevchenko's strike there is blocked. Nice job by me. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the...
Oh my goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides. Wow, what a kick, huge kick lands. Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Nicely done. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Well, Rousey's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, she's got it tight.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
Rousey's back in full now. Oh, how good is her ground and pound. That one actually opened her up. Nice positional control here. Well, Rousey's going for an arm here.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, that looks tight and painful.
She is going to rip it after she does the tap.
That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight. She scrambled well in this fight, and she had to exercise some patience there a little bit, but once she found an opening, the tap came shortly thereafter. Here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Ronda
All right, so another seminal moment in a career chock full of them for rowdy Ronda Rousey as she continues to celebrate there with her corner. She was at her dominant best yet again here tonight and seemingly is only getting better now at this stage of her career. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this division.